Hi guys, today we are reacting to Future Weapons of War by Mitzi Studio. No idea what we're gonna watch. Let's go. Let's go.
Before we dive into the future weapons of war, first a thank you to our sponsor,
You're welcome.
Warfare, the most epic vehicle combat game ever made. No, Rods from God is not the latest porn film released by the Vatican. It is actually a theoretical
What? Words from God. It's not really. Okay. Alright, I like the animation. I don't know how you do this animation. It looks good.
God is not the latest porn film released by the Vatican. It is actually a theoretical kinetic bombardment weapon that involves tungsten rods dropped from orbit to bring death and destruction back on Earth. Yes, very scary and very brutal.
You don't have eyes. Or is it just Sanchez who doesn't have eyes?
For that reason, we will accompany this part of the video with some heavy metal music. Anyway, the idea was to launch a bunch of telephone pole-sized projectiles into space. Let them float gently towards the people you are having an argument with, and then drop these bad boys so they can fall back to Earth towards your unfortunate target. Upon re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere, the rods travel at speed above 12,000 kilometers per hour. That's 7,600 miles per hour if you only understand crystal meth-inspired measurement systems. The rods flying at this speed don't carry any payload. As mentioned earlier, this is a kinetic bombardment system, meaning the level of destruction is based purely on the kinetic energy released on impact. Well, it's safe to say the rods...
Why are they yellow now? They look like the Simpsons. Does this... Yeah, I'm sure they did that. This is the type of video. Did they represent Asian like that? I'm gonna venture a guess here. Yeah, I think they did Asian like that.
achieve enough level of destruction when they faceplant their tungsten heads on their targets. I will spare you and your calculator the brain fart by not calling exact numbers. Let's just say this diabolical dart will create the same effect as a small tactical...
Look, this is a Simpson. Look at him. It's definitely the Simpson.
Weapon. Again, that's very scary and very brutal. If you think only a drone and its operator can be a serious threat on the battlefield, then you better...
Yeah, we already have something like that. I mean, we don't have a swarm, but we have, like, the operator. I mean, you can see it in Ukraine. You see some videos of that.
Duck and cover for this next weapon. How would you feel running around with an autonomous drone swarm chasing you? Well, I can promise you, it will be an unpleasant experience. These drones continuously share information with each other to update their movements, objectives, and responses.
And how do you save yourself from that? Because I don't think you can play dead. I'm pretty sure the drone can see if you're still alive or not. Yeah, you'd probably be able to see the beating heart. Yeah, you can have cameras, special cameras like that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's no escape.
Almost like a swarm of bees, apart from the fact bees are out for honey instead of your blood.
Yeah, if you get bees, you go in the water.
With decentralized control, these drones will make independent decisions based on real...
Yeah, you might go to the water.
So, whatever you were thinking about with regards to how to get away, you are probably fucked now and were already fucked from the get-go. Maybe you can...
It shot.
Okay, those drones probably saw that coming from miles away and called in a few depth charge drones to blow you and your pathetic escape plan.
Yeah, so you do. That is scary.
Okay, this weapon is undoubtedly on the top of the list of dangerous and unethical ways to wage war. Thank God this shit is still theoretical, for now. DNA nanobots are so small they could be dispersed in water, in air, in your breakfast. Fuck it. It can be dispersed anywhere, basically. Fun beginning, right? Once these little bastards are inside of you, they will do whatever they are programmed to do. Triggering cell death? Check. Release engineered viruses or toxins? Check. Disrupt your immune system? Check. Oh, and of course, there is the brain. Forgot about that one. If nanobots are programmed to deliver
That is scary. Could make you do anything. Erase your memory. You might become a muppet of someone and you don't even know it. That is scary. That is really, really scary. I hope we deal with it like gas during the World War One. We ban it and there's some convention and we can't use it. I mean, it's probably going to be the case. We should use this for diseases, treating diseases. But in war, we should never use this.
transmitters or send electrical signals to specific brain regions, then this can change the way a person thinks and feels. Erased memories, implemented memories, altered emotional responses, loss of free will,
Black Mirror.
an altered decision-making
It was a
process.
bigger thing.
You name it. If you can mindfuck enemy foot soldiers that they will fall in love with you and they must destroy their creator instead, then yes. But that's an easy day at the office from that point on.
At least if you use it
Imagine
like that,
being able
that's
to
okay.
build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Imagine a computer so sophisticated and so fast it can decrypt insanely large number combinations. For example, the trillion combinations for nuclear launch codes, or the number of times you visited a porn site. Both incomprehensible numbers to digest for a human.
I think I get the sense of humor of this type of videos. That's fine. I'm okay with it. It's funny because we go from serious videos, serious history video, and then we end up with videos who are way less serious. I don't mind. We can do everything. Let me know in the comment what kind of videos you want me to react.
On the other hand, the quantum system can also be used to create unbreakable encryption, until somebody discovers a bigger computer and breaks the unbreakable encryption again. If so, they'd better do it at Bletchley Park for nostalgia purposes. Quantum sensors could drastically change the use of detection and navigation systems. No more under the radar, no more no signal. These quantum eyes can see your every move. Hell, they can count the hairs growing out of your ass. For sure,
But here's the thing, if you think about it, I'm about to make a prediction here. I'm not saying it's gonna happen that way, but with all of this technology, do we still have battlefield? I'm not talking about war. There will always be wars. But do we still have battlefields? Because we have battlefield for humans. But at the end of the day, with all these technologies, and we have robots and all of this, we could send robots to fight. You know, you're not going to send a human now anymore. So in theory, it's good. And you said, okay, we're sending an army of robots, and you send an army of robots, like Star Wars style. But what's the point? So conflict will be like assassination, like we see with the nanobot or things like that. It will be more, I think it will be more attacking the civilians. I don't know exactly. I don't think we will have a battlefield. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comment what you think. But with all of these technologies, what's the point at the end?
you know where you're at. On the battlefield, every minor change to a strategic situation can be dealt with by quantum-powered theory models to create highly optimized battle plans on the fly. Now, enough about these complex quantum models. You can get back to watching porn, you sick little man.
Oh, that's so nice. They even put the nose.
The railgun.
We already
This
have that.
weapon is truly unique for lots of reasons. The evolution of the gun, or cannon, has come a long way. At first, people were tossing rocks at each other with trebuchets, old school. Then the Chinese
the good old
invented
days.
gunpowder and having small penises. Remember
What?
how to-
What? No, there's no way. Did that?
Then the Chinese invented gunpowder and having small penises.
Okay, it's getting worse and worse. How long till the end of the video? Okay. I'm sorry, Chinese people. I'm so sorry. Chinese men, actually.
Remember the gunpowder part because that's most relevant to this story.
Yeah, I
Fast
think so.
forwarding 1400 years, and we get to the development of the railgun. This baby uses an electromagnetic field to propel the projectile at very high speed. And if you care to know, that's Mach 6 kind of high speed for y'all.
I think you don't
Very
feel
fast
anything.
indeed. Just like the rods from God, these projectiles don't need any explosives. The kinetic energy released upon impact turns everything it hits into a stage 4 cancer show. With such projectiles traveling at extreme speeds, this gun can deliver ordnance from hundreds of kilometers away. And of course, can deliver the ordnance.
But it doesn't have eyes. Why are you putting sunglasses? I wonder how you do this type of animation. I like it. I like this type of animation. I think it's funny. It's cool.
Quick. One of the downsides
Do you have any
to this
idea
is that it uses
how to
more
do- how
energy
to
than
do
your
it?
mum's vibrator.
Oh,
With
yeah.
rail erosion, wear,
Leave my mom alone, please.
cost of development, thermal management issues, blah, 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 makes this electromagnetic maniac not blasting away on the battlefield just yet.
Yes. I thought about this a lot. I mean, a lot. You're gonna think I'm a maniac. No, but I think like it's automated. It's finding the target, and it goes into you, kills you, obviously, but it exits and comes back to the gun. I think about science fiction movies. You could have that. So you basically keep shooting. You have like I don't know 10, 15 bullets, and you keep shooting, and anyway they come back safely to you. So you don't need like cartridges or anything like that. I think about that. Let's see what it says.
Smart bullets. Yep, someone decided regular bullets just weren't personal enough. Because what's better than a metal slug? A metal slug that thinks, hunts, and has one very specific purpose, turning you into a human sprinkler system. Picture this. A squad of soldiers pinned down in a ruined city, crumbling walls offering less protection than a paper towel in a hurricane. They hear the whistle first, then the clinking. Little bastards are already in the air, weaving around corners.
So, by the way, yellow skin was for Asians. I think Asian people took a beating, a lot of bullets on this video.
Slipping through rubble like they've got GPS.
I don't know what does he have. What does he
Smart
have?
bullets is
against
like having
Asian?
aimbot, but then in real life. Slightly advantageous in a firefight. Guided by microprocessors, onboard sensors, and more AI power than your iPhone, these bullets track your every move. No Michael Jackson walks, no Matrix bended backwards.
Yeah, but again, I come back to to what I said. What's the point of sending humans if everybody has this technology? You have drones, you have droids, like in Star Wars. I mean, you don't need any humans in the battlefield. Look, we're not using horses anymore on battlefield because we have tanks, we have moto, we have all of these. Humans are useless in these situations. What's the point?
You are just shit out of luck. I would not be surprised if these little fuckers even process which organ they're aiming for. And yes, your brain is also
Yeah.
an organ, so the best thing you can hope for is a quick headshot. And there you have it. Your dumbass just got wasted by a smart bullet. You've got to love or hate these future weapons of war.
Thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a like. And if you want to see more, you can always subscribe to the channel. It's always a pleasure. And if you have any ideas of videos you want me to watch or react, just drop it in the comments. Thank you. Have a good day.